to my channel. There we go. I have no idea what that noise was. It has to be from your house because there's nobody in here.
Yeah, it's probably my brother down the other end of the house.
Oh. Okay, so it looks like I got one person watching so far. Now, keep in mind, I do not look at YouTube. I literally just watch on the StreamYard. I don't flip back and forth. I just don't do that.
Gotcha.
So, not sure how many we got watching. Looks like we got about 14. It's showing one on my screen, but that's no problem. I'll do a quick refresh. Yeah, okay. There we go. What is happening, everybody? Thank you for coming in and checking out Opening the Door, episode number 5. I hope everyone's had a great week so far. I cannot lie. My week's been horrible. I'm working mad hours at my job. It's unreal. Matt will tell you, I just about woke up about 20 minutes ago, and I was like, shit. So we rushed real quick to get in here, but I hope you guys have had a great week so far. If you don't know what this new Thursday night segment is, we call it Opening the Door, and this is a raw, uncut, uncensored, let me get to know you type of conversation with beard product makers or beard company owners, also with people in the bearding community, consumers, and just people in the community from Instagram, because I don't have Facebook, so keep that in mind, and beard content makers, beard product reviewers, YouTubers, whatever, influencers, whatever you want to call them. And I bring you guys a nice, let's have a beer chat type thing with you guys. So tonight I have somebody. I remember from like a year ago, this guy was Beard Talk with Matt. I mean, I do remember that name coming across my screen quite a bit. And then now he is Matt the Sports Beard. So introduce yourself, my man.
What it do, what it is, and what's good, YouTube. I'm Matt the Sports Beard. Like Scott said, I used to go by Beard Talk with Matt. Took about a year, 9 months to a year off, and came back in the end of March. And hopefully this time I'm here to stay.
That's right. Because I do recall that I was the first person to call him out when he said he was coming back. I said, I need to see a review, and he came through with it real quick. So when you first started making reviews, what drew you into it? I got to ask you.
When I first started, I mean, just probably like any other reviewer, maybe most of the people out there watching Scuba. And then I watched Scuba. I was like, okay, this sounds cool. This looks cool. And I started watching his videos. And then he had people making review channels. And it was Matt with No BS and you that he promoted after making the channels. I started watching you guys. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. I want to do something like this. I want to talk about beard products. And I was still fairly new to the beard products because I wasn't always using it at the time. And after watching your guys' stuff in Scuba, I was like, I got to get into this. Let's see how it is. And I jumped right in.
Sweet. So I do remember I never actually said this to you. Matt did pretty much a steady, I'd say a good two videos a week or something like that. That was about the time frame he was putting videos out when he was Beard Talk with Matt. And I never said this to you. Thank you, because you made one of my collaborations since your number one scent for 2018. Yes. And I was like, whoa, that was awesome. I didn't that blew me away. That's really cool. But you took a break. And I mean, literally out of nowhere, Beard Talk with Matt just vanished. Boom, gone.
Yep.
What happened? Talk me through it. What happened there?
Well, I was working a lot of hours. I was working 12 plus hours. I was getting up at 5, working 6 to 6. The time was getting to me. And then I started not enjoying reviewing, and I felt like it was a job, and I didn't take any money, didn't take anything. So I felt obligated to put out videos, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And then there was just, at the time, there was a lot of drama in the beard community, and I don't have the time for the drama to deal with all that. I got my own stuff in my own personal life, and I had to take a step back from the reviewing, from the community, kind of get my mind right. I was working so much, and I was just tired, and then I did want to come home, and I'm like, I have to do a review. And then I just never did it, and I just had to take a break, and the drama was just a little too much for me at the time. I just didn't feel like being a part of it.
Hey, I got a message from Tyson. I think it's because you're using your cell phone. We've had this problem before. It says your mic's not sounding too good. Can you turn it down just a little bit on your phone?
Yep, I can do that, or I can put some headphones in.
That would be good. That'd be good.
Let me put some headphones in.
Okay. Thank you, Tyson. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, Tyson.
What's up, man? Thank you all for coming in. Let me say my highs real quick. We see Andy, just Andy. Thank you for tuning in, Andy. Bluegrass Bearded. We got Tim Bearded Strickland. Dad and Matt. Yo, man. We got Johnny Grooms. We got Logan in the house. And not one person has claimed it. Oh, I'm sorry. Take that back. Ryan Zuvich claimed first today. So there we go.
How's that with the volume, Tyson and Scott?
It sounds good to me, but I'm waiting to see what he says. He'll text me. Bearded Joey Hook'em's in the house.
Hey, Hook'em, what's going on, brother?
And there's something shaking on your end. I can hear it. I just don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. It's your beard touching the microphone on your thing.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Let me try to hold it a little like this.
There you go. That as soon as you did that fixed it. That's funny. Your beard did that.
That's crazy.
But you doing that, it sounds so much better. We have Stephanie Novoa. I apologize if I butchered your last name. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's a friend of mine from work.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. But I wanted to talk about piggyback what you said. You were saying basically the negativity kind of pushed you away.
Yeah,
I'm with you 1,000,000%.
Definitely.
Apologize for Wednesday barking outside. We have neighbors across, and all she got to do is hear one of them, and she just goes nuts. So sorry about that. But negativity.
Yeah.
Cut the shit out, guys. Cut the shit out. I'm just saying. Cut the shit out. Whatever your deal is or whatever. Life's too short. Life's too short for all this stuff. We got Carrie from Define Beer Co. in here. Carrie, not to plug you or anything, but tonight is going to be a lemon delight from Define Beer Co. I am not a big fan of food scents. This one's starting to change my mind a little bit. I like this. Mandy likes it. You can see I've used a good bit of it. We're under the label now. This is good.
Oh, wow.
The butter, haven't hardly really needed to use it. Minimal use of the butter because it works. It's a good butter. But this is a really good scent. You guys give it a try. That's what I got in beer tonight. Let's see what you guys got in your beers. How about you, Matt?
Today I have what is it? It's Beard Justice. I can't think of the name. I just got them in recently. It's the blue, red, and white label. I can't think of the name.
Shark bait? No,
it's not that one. I can't think of the name. I just bought a bunch of stuff from him, and then he threw a bunch of stuff in because I told him I was interested in trying some more stuff, and I can't remember the name because it was one of the ones I didn't pick out. He threw it in.
Michael Taylor, if you're talking about my screen, it's not on my end. Everything is crystal clear on my end, so there's nothing I can do about it. So, apologize about that. So we got the grower. We got Chris from that company to be named later. He'll be joining us on the Open the Door segment here in the future. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. But anyway, let's get back to chit-chatting, you guys. The first question I want to ask you, did someone say shark? Oh, be damned. We got the bearded shark in the house.
Hey, Mo. What's going on, buddy?
So I got to ask you, how the hell do you live in Florida and you are just a Boston sports team lover? How is that?
This is a question I get so often, whether it's at work or whether it's on the YouTube. I'm originally from New England, and then I moved down here. So I just always have
You did move
followed
with
them.
the family, right? I'm thinking.
So grew up there, moved down here about 13 years ago. So
You moved with the family, right?
yeah, with the family. Yep.
Right. I figured that was the whole case, but I got to ask you, like, literally, you live in the dream area that everybody loves, and you're like, no, I don't like any of y'all's teams. No, none. You
Nope.
literally just look the other way, and you're Boston themed all the way, except for you do have a Colorado Rocky shirt on, though.
I do. I have a Rocky shirt on because the back guy is Charlie Blackman, and he has a sick beard and a sick mullet. So I like to support players that I like, and it's not very often that I wear a shirt from a different team. So I got to really like the player.
I was gonna say that because I was gonna say I'm waiting on the day when I see some kind of a photo with you with some other team because I'm gonna call it out 100%.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but that's the only reason why. Because I like Charlie Blackman. He has a sick mullet and a sick beard.
Yeah, we all know mullets are becoming a thing. I just hope you don't have a mullet that's like as horrible as some bad dude that we know. We all know. I hope you don't go that route. Like, I hope you.
I did. Yours. I went to the barber shop today.
I did see the Instagram. I was like, that sounds like he's grown a freaking mullet. That's awesome.
Dan talked me into it last March, and I got it in March, and then I'm 2 months without the haircut because of quarantine and everything, and I went and did it today. I'll probably do it through the summer.
Andy won't let me. She won't let me do it. I'm like, damn it,
man, we got to convince her,
dude. I just want to do it. Just there's a kid that I work with. No joke. I think he may be 20, 21 years old. He's a young kid. He works second shift in my department. He has a freaking Mark McGuire mullet, 100%.
Oh, that one's awesome.
Blonde at all, and the funny thing is, he doesn't know who Mark McGuire is because he's so young.
Oh,
I said, I want you to Google Mark McGuire early 90s.
Yep.
And he come in and he says, dude, he says, I hate the fact that you had me see that. I said, you cannot cut it off. Take your hat off. Logan wants to see the mullet.
Little side view there.
Bluegrass Beard would grow a mullet if he had hair.
Oh yeah, I know he would.
So you are, but to confirm though, you are pretty much all Boston teams all the way around. I mean, we got the Pack, Bruins, Celtics. Yep. Who am I missing? The Sox, the Red Sox,
of course. The Sox. Boston all around.
I don't know why my video is terrible. I can't help you with that, guys. It looks good on my screen. That's all I can tell you.
It looks good with mine too, so I'm not sure.
Now I don't know what's going on. Apologize. You try to refresh, and yeah, it must be the internet signal. It looks good on my screen. That's all I can tell you. Bearded Dragon, what's going on? But so you're a Celtics fan.
Yep.
You're a Pats fan, Boston Bruins. Who am I missing?
The Red Sox. Yep.
And college, did you have a college team of any kind?
Not really. College. The only college sport that's really big up in Boston is college hockey. And by the time I moved down here, I didn't really watch college hockey. So if I watch anything, I watch like the SEC college teams just because I think it's better competition. And sometimes I'll watch the Hurricanes because it's always on because I'm in South Florida.
Gotcha.
But I'm not a big fan.
Okay. Well, for giveaways, people, my teams, football, I'm a New Orleans Saints fan.
Yep.
In baseball, I'm a New York Yankees fan. Always have been, always will be. In college or pro basketball, I don't really have a team. I loved Allen Iverson. He was my favorite player, always will be. But the funny thing is, like, I stopped watching it after he retired, and the only other person like I liked was Tim Duncan, and I would watch the Spurs. I would root for them.
Oh, I like Tim Duncan. He was a really good player.
I really don't have a favorite basketball team anymore. Hockey, Washington Capitals, because when I was a kid, I liked Peter Bondra. So that was like my favorite. He was like the fastest skater at the time.
Right.
But I liked Peter Bondra, so I'm a Capitals fan. College football would be West Virginia because that's where I'm from.
Right.
Or Penn State, because I actually almost went to Penn State University on an academic scholarship.
Really?
College basketball, don't really have one. I just like to watch it.
Yeah. I just like to watch March Madness and college basketball. I don't have
we didn't get none of that this year.
No.
We didn't get none of that crap. This whole year's been a blur.
Yeah.
When it comes to all that stuff. But so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. How has that affected you? Because let's talk about, because you work for the school board.
Yes, I do. I work for the school district, work in maintenance, and I do a little side gig with the aftercare program. I've been off for the last 6 to 7 weeks. I just started going back last week. It was good to have off, but after a while, it's just like I needed something to do. I need to get out of the house. And I was fortunate enough to be one of those people that still got paid, because there's a lot of people out there that didn't get paid during this time and still aren't getting paid. Mm-hmm. So I'm not complaining that I have to go back to work and whatnot, but I was fortunate enough, and it's good to be back. The first couple of weeks will be rough because, you've been sitting at home for 6 weeks. So, but I'll get back in the swing of things.
So I know I'm asking this question. I'm not saying this to insult you of any kind. Right. You're in maintenance. You're not considered a janitor.
Not really considered it, but there's some work to do with that. Yeah. It's fixing, doing all types of stuff.
So you do all the electrical and all that goofy stuff that needs to be done there.
Not the electrical. I do some other stuff though. They have electricians and AC. They bring out contractors.
Right. HVAC and all guys like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me how you actually got into doing that. How you got into being in the maintenance, or did you go to school for it, or did it fall into your lap?
It kind of fell into my lap. It was something. I used to run a restaurant down here as a manager. Ran the whole a pretty big chain down here locally, and it was time.
I bet it was all New England oriented food too, wasn't it?
It did have seafood, so
see, told you.
But I was working there for 10 years. There was nowhere to grow at the time, and I needed something that had some good insurance. So I used the school district for some insurance. Mm-hmm. And I'm using this. I've only been there for not even 3 years, and I'm going to use this as a stepping stone to move up somewhere in the county or somewhere in the state department or somewhere bigger in the school district where, you get paid a little bit more and stuff. But this was like a stepping stone, and I was fortunate enough to know someone that referred me to the school that I'm working at now.
Do they call you now? What you go to the same school every day? Or
yes.
Okay. Now, what is this school? Is this elementary, middle, high?
Elementary.
Are you Mr. Matt? What do they call you?
Yep, Mr. Matt. You can hear the kids screaming it in the hallway.
So tell me the day in the life of Matt for work. Well, how's that work? Because I was so hoping that it was in the elementary. Because when I got to tell you what. Before you tell me your story, when I walked into my kids' school, both of them, I got a teenager and I got a little 6-year-old girl. Anytime I ever walk into their school, the kids are like, before I did have piercings and stuff because when I was playing music and such,
right?
They looked at me, and they're like, and of course I'm sitting there I'm trying to be nice, and that's Mr. Scott, and I would sit there and I'd wave, and they saw this. I was like, they always saw the big tattoo. Did that hurt? I felt so funny answering all their questions. And then the teachers, so Beckett says you're a musician. I'm like, I guess. I'm trying to be all proper and not, foul mouth me, so to say. I was like, oh. Felt so
Yeah.
wrong. So tell me how it is with you, a day in the life of Matt for work.
Well, like I was saying, I get up at 5. I'm there at 6. Start opening up the school, getting ready for the day.
Hmm?
Then, sometime in the morning when school's like the kids are getting dropped off, I have a little duty post where I'm at a crosswalk where all the kids cross in traffic and
Right.
stuff. I probably give maybe 150 fist bumps or high fives. I don't know why, but the kids love me. Mr. Matt, I hear they're driving by in their car, Mr. Matt, Mr. Matt. It's crazy. You can ask. I don't know if my friend Tiffany and Stephanie are still in here. They're from the school too. They work in the aftercare program. They'll
Mhm.
tell you the kids will literally walk past teachers or any staff member just to say hello or get a fist bump from me. And the day goes on. I walk through the cafeteria, walk this, and give another 150 or how many high fives and fist bumps. You'd be surprised how many kids want to give you a high five just because you work at a school. I mean, you get through the day, you do all that. And then, like I was saying, I did a little aftercare program where I worked aftercare as a aftercare counselor. So I had my own group of so many kids, and that was fun. I made it fun. I started this whole kickball tournament with the fourth. I had fourth grade, and so it was fourth grade group versus another fourth grade group. So we played some kickball. Had to show off my monster leg, kick some home runs and stuff. But
Whoa! I can see that now. Look at that.
yeah, it gets crazy. I mean, it's not it's busy, get going, but there's a lot of days where I got a lot of downtime unless something serious happens.
Do the kids like your beard?
Yes, they do. They love it. I've had them draw pictures where they'll try to draw pictures of me with my beard, and I'll have a beard down to the floor sometimes, and sometimes it'll just be a little stubble. Yeah, they love it.
um. So you actually answered my next question. I was going to say, how has the madness affected you and your job and your family? Luckily, you've been able to get paid. That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
really cool. And I know it. World's slowly starting to come around, but it's never going to be 100% ever again. I think we all have come to fruition to figure that out.
right.
But let's get to my next question because we're the origin of Mr. Matt's beard. How long have you been from the chin curtain to goatee?
Mm.
Tell me the history.
Let's see. Well, I haven't been like completely no hair on my face since I was 16 years old.
Same here.
And yeah, whether I had a little thing that went from here to my chin, and then it got a little bit bigger as I got older. But around this length, probably about almost 3 years, because I shaved and had it probably like a number one, number two to the skin when I interviewed for the job at the school district. And it's almost been 3 years. So, and then I started growing it since then in length. And it was probably maybe this a little longer. And I trimmed it today just to get some of the dead, because I want to come somewhere down here. That's my goal.
Me
But
too, but unfortunately,
yeah,
it has not happened. It probably never will. My beard actually looks horrible today because it was so hot and humid at work today. It just went all over the place. So
right.
you're getting warehouse humidity beard tonight, guys. I'm sorry. So I just left it the way it was. I wasn't even fooling with it.
Hey, I
So
know the feeling with the mask at work, and it's so hot down here at Florida. It's just my beard comes and it's like this way, this way. It's
also you
everywhere.
do have to wear one
We
to be
have to.
around the teachers and such and everything.
We have to wear one right now until further notice. So what I do, I don't wear like the ones where my beard's not covered. It's this company, there's some fishing company where it will go from like my nose and then it will go down to like right here. It will cover my beard.
Looks like a sleeve, right?
Yep, those
SA
ones.
Fishing Company. Yeah.
That's the exact company that I use.
Dude, I have like 30 of them things. Like when I started growing my beard out and such, before I actually was making content or anything, I was just a consumer. It was right before I got married, and I've said this before. Mandy and I was like, I'm not cutting my hair, I'm not shaving. I bought those because I was wearing them for bandanas, and I
Right.
literally I still have them. I got like probably 30 of them.
Yeah.
I take I know this is going to have me sound. I'm going to sound bad for saying this. I'm not going to wear those masks like everywhere. I wear those things. I carry two in my car at all times. So
That's that's all I wear. I don't wear like your surgical mask, your
Right.
N95s. Those are the masks that I wear.
Yeah.
And just because if I'm gonna wear a mask, I'm gonna wear something that's gonna cover my whole beard, or there's no point for personally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But my job, we don't have to wear them, but a good
Right.
bit of people do. I
Right.
wore one like for one day, and literally, I hated it because this was all like around. I was like, nope, no more.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it.
Yeah. It gets ridiculous. Like right under the chin. That's where it pushes in because that's where all
Yep.
it goes down, and it's just it's crazy.
They're so breathable too. Like they were designed for SPF protection, and
Right.
also just so you can breathe, so you don't get sunburn and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Have I tried the bearded Mac? No, I have not, but I will be. I think in the future. Yeah, I'm talking about the Gators. I just call them a face shield. That's what SA Fishing Company actually calls them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't go out much. I don't like. I go to get gas once a week, and literally I park away from everybody. Use the far away pump. I go to the same
Right.
gas station all the time. Wear gloves, but I don't go anywhere. I haven't for quite a while. But I
Oh
take
yeah.
that back. I take that back. I do go buy my beer, but I do wear a mask and such because where I buy it, you have to have a mask on. So
Right. Right.
pretty much anywhere you go, out in public, you got to have a mask. So
Yeah.
you need to get on the Mac train because it's some good stuff. I don't reach out to companies to review them anymore, but also my spending funds are shut down for quite a while. I spent too much money in the past few months, so all my spending money and product money is tied up. And not only that, we're getting to the second half of the year, and I'm gonna have to get ready for Christmas for the family and such.
Yep. That's when you cut it off, right?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much like from my birthday, which my birthday actually is next Saturday. By the way, everybody, I'll be hitting 39, almost 40.
Yep.
Oh, say okay. So let's talk about. Well, my next questions we got in. Oh, actually, I jumped ahead. We're talking about making content, and I said, "Why did you stop?" Let me ask you, what would be your advice if I came to you about making my own channel? Like literally, I'm a newbie. What would you say to me?
Well, I think first thing I would say was start small with the stuff you have because I've seen some people, or I haven't seen, I've heard and I've seen comments and stuff. People go out and they'll spend tons of money on it, and Dan says it great. A lot of the reviewers are 2-month reviewers,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I don't. That's one thing that advice I would give is start with what you got. I use my iPhone still. The only thing I have purchased is some lighting because the lighting was good. The microphone I have was a gift from someone. And then the other thing was I just stay consistent. That was one thing I didn't do well towards the end of my first time reviewing stuff. I didn't stay consistent towards the end. I was just throwing a video out in spurts like once a month or every 6 weeks or something. You got to stay consistent and make sure that you love it. Don't
No
just
no giveaways tonight, gentlemen. No giveaways tonight.
and then because I think a lot of people get into it to maybe get free products or free something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I've said this on camera. Scuba put a video out a few years ago, and he made it pretty obvious how
Right.
to do it, and
Yeah.
it's no secret. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, do I appreciate free product? Of course I do.
Right.
But I used to be one of those guys. Can't lie. Hey, got a YouTube channel. Got a YouTube channel. Got a YouTube channel.
Right.
Things like that. Oh, Mike Taylor, I know what you're saying. I'm sorry. No, I don't have any giveaways or anything lined up for my birthday next Saturday. I more than likely will not be doing a live stream because I didn't know if I was going to have my children. I don't know if me and Mandy had plans. I did have plans to go see Aaron Lewis perform in concert, but it got rescheduled because of what's going on. So I just have left Saturday wide open for anything I want to do. But I really did not want to do a live stream. No offense to my followers and subscribers and supporters. I love all you guys, but I was going to stay a little bit under the radar this year.
Hey, enjoy your birthday with you and your fam or whoever you can enjoy it with. Don't worry about the live stream.
Hey, yo, man, we got Vinny P in the house. Thanks for
Vinny P, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man. Now, we're talking about starting a channel and such.
Right.
I just used my phone, and literally I was a moron, and I was looking at myself like everybody else did in the beginning, and I figured out you have to use the camera and look into the camera. I figured it out. I will be 39 years old next Saturday. And, you know, I was Snapchatting Scuba back and forth, and then out of the blue, he goes, "Hey, give me your number." And I started talking to him. And no, I will never give that phone number out to any of you guys. But he literally was like, you know, started helping me, and he actually bought my lighting system. And it's literally just three shadow boxes. That's all I have, just 3 boxes. And I got a microphone for my iPhone. And that's really all you need is like a ring light of some sort and a microphone, or if you have like one, like a decent one you can plug in or whatever, audio and some good lighting, and be real. Literally be real. Like, absolutely. Don't just don't. I'm not saying any other reviewer is doing anything wrong, but don't go over the top and just don't Vanna White it. Literally, just be real. People want to give them what they need to know. Yep. I can obsess over views and subscribers. I'm not careful. It sucks to value yourself. Yeah, very true. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Do I really care about how many views and stuff I get? No, not really. No, I did at first because man, no one's watching my video. But you know what? You can't make someone watch your channel. You can't make someone like your channel or subscribe. Agree. But when they do subscribe, appreciate them, thank them, be supportive of the supporters of you. That's what I always try to. I'd always try to. Definitely agree. And I do apologize to anybody that I do not know from YouTube handle to Instagram handle, because not everybody has the same. So some people have messaged me and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't recognize who you are. And then I'm like, oh, so I try to talk to all of my followers and such as much as I can. I really do. But let's talk about some products here. I want to bring a topic up. Actually, I was going to ask this question. This is not. I'm not throwing any company under the bus or whatever. I'm asking you a question about a product. Do you think beard balm now is a pastime? And I say that because how many people nowadays literally they're going for that can of balm? Because I'm not gonna lie, I do not. I can't even tell you the last time I actually used balm other than to review it. I'm talking on my own. Couldn't even tell you. How do you feel about it?
That's a good question. And I would say it's definitely something in the pastime. I haven't bought a balm. The last balm I would say that I've used was Liquid Gold, and that was at least over a year ago.
Yeah. I'm not going to call it like it's a fad, like the butter's a fad. I just think that beard butter, for me, I never use balm, but we'll say if my beard was shorter, I definitely would. Well, like I said, when I did use balm and stuff, it has a purpose. It does. Right. But I'm to the point anymore. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want a whole general. I really don't. And I have good beard days and bad beard days. And most of the time now, I don't even use a butter. Like, I just use oil for the most part.
Yeah.
Thanks to Brian. He's from Beards and Banjos. He showed me some techniques how to make it real good with a round brush and a blow dryer. I mean, I can I could get the nice straight beard down pretty tight thanks to Brian. So
Definitely the same for me. Most of the time during the day, I'm using just oil, and then with the heat from the blow dryer, or sometimes the straightener.
do
I
you
get
use a blow dryer for most of the time?
95% of the time.
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah, the straighteners, like, I had to use a straightener recently last week twice because my beard was so messed up from the mask and it wasn't accustomed to it. And I got home after being there for 8 hours. I was kind of lazy, didn't feel like using the blow dryer the 2 days, so I used the straightener.
Now,
Most of the time, I'm
what
using a blow
straightener?
dryer.
Which one?
It's some cheap one. It's one Dan recommended off Amazon. It cost me like $21.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have two that I've held on to. I have the first Aberlife one, which actually I got this sent to me from Tyson, and I really do like this one. That's why I've held on to this one.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah, I like this one. And the other one I have, which I unfortunately have not used, and it's actually over there, or I haven't used this one, is the Kushel Bar Pro with all three of the. It's the corded one, not the
Right.
wire one. I have that. I just haven't used it yet. I have the 1912 butter. Yes, I do. Really enjoy it. I'm still never tried a heated brush. Heated brushes are not for everybody. So that's literally, if you really want to try it, don't spend a lot of money. Try to find one, like Matt said, not too expensive. Give it a whirl.
Yep.
You may like it, you may not. It's just like trying a beard product. You got to try it. You got to see for yourself is what I'm saying.
See how you like it. Don't take everyone else's thought on that, because that's not like an oil or something. The straightener is not for everyone. Not everyone wants that straightened look.
I did the review of the original Kushel bar, and I even said that I don't think that my beard looks that good with a heated brush. And Brian, I thanked him because he actually said, he's like, your beard looks kind of bad because it looked kind of stringy. And I was like, thank you for telling me, don't sugarcoat it. And he did. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you look way better with doing your work by hand. And that's what I do from now on.
Right.
How many products have you actually bought?
Ooh.
Well, not like a number, or like, you think you bought well over 150?
Probably about there. If not, maybe a little bit more.
I can honestly say I know I bought well over 150.
Yeah.
But I was a newbie and just getting anything I found like 3 years ago, and I had Facebook at the time, and if you're happy with the beard you're rocking, then keep rocking it. Don't change the routine just to follow others. There you go.
Yep.
Well said, Bearded Dragon. Josh Rick says his beard's 9 inches. I've tried a blow dryer once. Not for me. And there you go. From a guy who has a pretty daggone big beard. He's like, not for me.
Right.
There you go. But I remember I was getting products, seeing like, try the samples. And I didn't know any better,
Yep.
I tried Badass Beard Care's little sample. I can't remember all of them. There's just so many of them.
Oh, yeah.
What was the first one? The first product you bought?
Okay, let's see. First one I've ever tried was Beard Guys from like Walgreens.
Okay, all right.
But like legitimate first one was Badass Beard Care and Artist Man from Scuba's recommendation about samples, getting the free samples.
Okay, I remember you doing the video on that. I do.
Yep.
Okay. Would you recommend them to this day?
I don't use Badass as much anymore because I found some of the similar scents with better quality oils. But Artist Man, I like Artist Man. I don't use it too much because it is a thicker oil.
Mm-hmm.
And my beard will feel like it's weighed down if I use it too frequently. But I love their Winter's Chill. Like, I have that bottle, and I'll use it at least once a week at night.
It's so good, man. It's like, it is one of the, in my opinion, top 5 wintry, the snow, the cold feeling. Oh, it's so good. I watched Brian Beards and Banjos review, and I want to word this correctly, so I may say it wrong. Let me think. I think when his review, I'm trying to remember. I think he said, that in general you got to work it into your beard, and I really it took me a while to really process that. I think that's why Scuba, not saying he's in the wrong of any kind. He really says a bottle of oil will last you forever, because literally it's so thick that you have to work it in the beard. Like you gotta push, not necessarily push it through, but you gotta work it down to the skin. And
absolutely,
I think that's why Artist Man did what they did, or made it so thick.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion about that, but I like their products. I do.
Oh yeah, I
haven't
like
done
it.
butter, but I will.
That's one I want to try, is their butter. I've heard some good things about it. I just got to try it.
I'm not gonna lie. They're shower products. Yeah, that's my term. I invented that. Shower products. That you can use it, but it's my term. I come up with that. I think they're good. I like their wash. I like the beer conditioner. Now the butter, I'm going to be trying it in the future. I just haven't yet. I really do enjoy those two new scents, Restoration and Three Wood. Woo, so good. Yeah, that's it, Brian. Slow down the application. Okay, just as an example, let's just say you're putting it in your beard and such. Your typical normal thing.
Mm-hmm.
It may like kind of rip a little bit of hair out, because you gotta work it down, work it into the beard. Yep. So that's what he's trying to say.
That's a good way to describe it.
Mm-hmm. I've always liked Artist Man. I really have, and I think they have one of the best samples sizes as well. You can use that for quite a while.
Yeah, that sample size, like if it's a scent that I'll use maybe a couple times a month, will last me good 2 months.
Yeah. I really enjoy the one I like the most, or one of them I like the most that I haven't had in a while. Citrus Fire. I like that.
Oh, I tried that one. That one was really good.
That's a good one. That one surprised me.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you look for as a reviewer or a consumer when you look at Artist Man? What is it you're looking for? What do you look for in a beer company?
I like to look at the quality of the ingredients. I like to see. Sometimes I don't know anyone from Artist Man, but if I'm talking about another company, I like to be able to connect with the owners. It's always fun to connect with the owners a little bit. But like Artist Man, I really like Artist Man. They have good quality products. They have good quality ingredients, and it just seems like they're a good beard company where they're not overcharging, they're not undercharging, they're at a good price range, and they got a little bit of everything for everyone.
Who do you think? Okay, I'm putting you on the spot, kind of asking this question. Who's a company that you don't know what changed, but Scott, you are now crystal clean on screen. Well, I am custom made. Just throwing them 4 fingers up there. I mean, that may have something to do with it. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Custom made from head to toe, have been, always will be. Oh, that's a Ric Flair line. I'm so sorry. Tell me a company that when I say this in my videos, when I say this, let me get his comment off real quick here. When I say this in my videos, when I say I stand behind a company 100%, like I really mean that. I mean, tell me a company you would say that. Like you literally, that's one of my companies.
Beard Octane.
Beard Octane. I have the new Live Bearded stuff, Joshua, review in the future. Beard Octane. Okay, good.
Yep. That's the first one that comes to my mind.
Okay. Tell me one that you're digging now, like a newer one that you've been turned on to.
That's a good one. I'll give you 2. Defined Beard Co. is one that I have 2 of his stuff recently, and I'm really liking his blend and the scents in that. And the other one is Bearded Mac.
You know what? That's a company I've been asked by tons. Mo's like, dude, you got to review it. You got to review it.
Yeah.
I get so many messages to please review the Bearded Mac and the Barden. The Barden, unfortunately, it's not Adam's fault. I have a PayPal credit account, which is basically like an online credit card. I
Right.
cannot use it in Canada. It will not let me.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's out of his hands, out of my hands. I'm like, crap.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I can't purchase it. I can with my bank account, but I don't want to do that.
Right.
So I'm like, damn it.
Yep.
But yes, Bearded Mac actually is a part of Mo, Brian, and my summer extravaganza. So I
The
will get
tropical
a
storm
summer.
scent.
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure.
That's what I got maybe like 10 days ago. I've worn it 5 times already.
Is it good?
Oh, I love it.
Is it money good or is it good?
It's money.
Okay, all right. If you're saying it's money, I'm not trying.
Like I told him, I said, look, this people are gonna say this is just summertime scent. I'd wear this year around. That's how good it was.
B Dot is Alpha. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, what's up, B Dot?
Appreciate you, man. Tyson, I think Scott needs Barden for his birthday. Oh, you guys don't have to give him. No, you don't have to do that. I appreciate that though. We're going to try Tailored, Defined, and Weatherbeard. Weatherbeard's a great company. I reviewed them a long time ago. Corey makes great products. Best Bearded Mac scent.
Tropical Storm. That's the only one I've tried so far.
Okay. We're gonna. I see you, B Dot. We're gonna have B Dot as Alpha here on the opening the door. Hopefully in the future. Text me, B Dot, when you're ready, man. I'm really excited to get him on here because I really want to get his story. And we got a Matt he hollering at you too.
Hey, what's up, B Dot? How you doing, buddy?
No, I really want to get his story on here.
Oh, he's a great guy.
So the Bearded Mac, so far, you're really digging them.
Yeah, I'm really liking it. And I talked to him. One thing I'm doing in my reviews now is asking the company owners why they chose their carrier blend. And he's got a different type of carrier blend with some different stuff that's not in your typical oils, and it's working well with the beard.
Yeah, I was surprised. I did the review for Beard Gents, and he literally had 3. I got 3 oils and 3 different sets of blends, and I'm like, I'm not saying it negative. I was like, what the hell is this all about? I didn't know. Is Nicholas Beard Works really worth it, or just a dope bottle? I'll answer that, Vinny P. Give it a try. I think it's good. I really did like the scents, though. The scents were right on point. Good question here. Got another message. Hang on. Okay. When you have a bad experience, or if it ever has happened with a product, do you tell the company, or would you?
Yeah, I definitely would. If it depends on. Yeah, it depends on what kind of bad situation. If it's out of their hands or something, like if it's a male thing, I mean, I tell them and stuff, but
No. I meant like
the scent or something.
No, like if you have an irritation, it's burning your skin or something like that.
Oh,
do you like?
Yes.
Do you contact the company, or would you like? Hey, I got to tell you what's going on. You have?
I have with Artius Man actually. Their their IPN blend.
IPA.
IPA, yeah. That one irritated my skin when I was first. This was like right after I started watching scuba, and my cheeks and my face was swollen up so bad I had to go to the doctors and get some like a Z pack and some stuff to take care of it.
Well, I can tell you exactly what happened with that. You don't drink enough beer. That's exactly what happened.
That's probably it. I mean, I'm more of a whiskey guy.
Yes. Yes. What do you have on your shelf?
I like Jameson's my go-to, but I got a Tullamore Dew. I'm more of Irish whiskey.
You hear that? Mandina. Matt is a Tullamore Dew guy. True story. We were it's no secret I'm a big fan of the Doors.
Right.
That was one of Jim Morrison's go-tos, was Tullamore Dew, and we tried it one night. played one of my last shows, and I had a free bar tab, and I had a drink of Tullamore Dew. I had a glass, not a shot, a whole glass full.
Yeah.
Man, he just drank the whole thing. I'm like, thanks. Well, did you try it? No, you just did for me.
Oh, it's good stuff.
We were on fire that night. We were both kind of on fire, but that was a good night. Bushmills, that's a good one. That is
I've had that one. That one's good too.
So you're an Irish whiskey guy.
Yep.
I need to try more Irish whiskeys. I'm more the Kentucky straight. And thanks, Tyson. Any scent recommendations? Always talking about Nicholas Beardworks.
Oh.
I just, when I went on tour, I just got grown into bourbons and whiskey. I was like, gotta try them. And right now, my shelf is Larceny, which is not an expensive one. That's a good smooth bourbon. Old Granddad 114. Man, that's good stuff. Yeah. And my last bottle, which is still sealed, and is so hard to get and hard to find, is Old Weller 107, 107 proof. Oh man, it's so good. Great. I love that stuff, but the demand for it is so big. Like a bottle is almost like $200 now. So
wow.
I was like, I can't spend that much money. It's just too much.
Yeah.
I won't even crack the bottle. I can't do it.
I don't blame you on that.
I've been staring at that bottle since I come back from Texas. That was 3 years ago. I'm like, I can't open it up. I can't do it.
Yep.
So what was your draw to switch this? What was your draw? Just, or you've always been a sports guy, I got to ask, or just that's your thing?
Oh, always been a sports guy since I was a kid. Just always, baseball was my first love, and just always watching the Red Sox and stuff. It's just sports gives me that go-to, like if I'm having a bad day, or just like helps me like ease the mind, and just it's my relaxation.
What who's your favorite Red Sox?
Of all time or right now?
Yeah, or either, doesn't matter.
David Ortiz. I got to go with David Ortiz.
Oh, okay. What about Patriot?
That's a good one. I mean, you would expect I'd go with Tom Brady. I mean, that's a typical one. So I'm going to go past Tom Brady, and I'm going to say Teddy Bruschi.
I thought that's who we were going to pick because I could tell by the bobblehead guy.
Yep, that's my guy.
What about Bruin?
I grew up watching Ray Bork.
Right.
And that's how I got into it. And the jersey doesn't fit, but I still have his black and gold jersey with the captain on it.
Gotta keep it, man.
Yeah, it just hangs in the closet.
Celtic.
Paul Pierce.
There you go.
Yep.
Good one. He's from Boston, dear. He's born and grew. Yeah, I remember. And then he went to New York and had to be all pretty boy.
Yep, had to shave it all off.
I can't lie. Like when he did, I was like, "You moron!" I'm like, but you have to do that to play for the Yankees. It's professional.
Yep.
Oh, you're getting called out now, Paul Pierce, not Bird. I knew it was coming.
I wasn't alive when Bird was playing. He retired right after I was born.
Right. Yeah. Oh, Mandy hasn't seen. Yeah, Matt has a mullet, dear. Look at her face. She's like, no. He has a mullet. It's going that direction. I highly doubt he's going to sing the song for you. Are you still trimming your beard in the future? Where did the "What It Do, What It Is" line come from?
That's a good question. So with some of my buddies back in I had this friend, my friend, for 10 plus years. We started working at that restaurant I was telling you about. Mm-hmm. And every time we see each other, one of us would either say "what it do" and the other one would say "what it is." And so I just took it and I used it, and then I just added "what's good" to it.
Before I was in the bearded game, a guy I work with, his thing. What it is. He's always said that, like every day, what it is. You know, I don't even know where it came from, but he's just what it is. And I'm like, you know, or
It's just
isn't that it's what it be like? What it be like, or what it is? I'm like, okay, yep, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Being
anytime.
a sports fan, who are your most hated teams? Oh,
that's a good question.
there we go.
Let's see. I hate the Yankees. I hate the Montreal Canadiens. I hate the Lakers. And I hate the New York Giants.
I wonder why you hate the New York Giants, huh?
I wouldn't have hated them if they didn't beat us.
Number for more than one Super Bowl, if I recall.
Yeah, that's good memory.
I can honestly say I'm not the biggest sports watcher. I really am not. But I always made a point to try to watch the Super Bowl every year. And I can't lie, Tom Brady is my most hated person in the world. In the world. Because for two reasons. One, he changed the entire game of football with the famous, I don't care what anybody says, that's just my opinion. He changed the entire game for the bad. That's just my opinion. But also because of that, the one and only time in my entire life, I bet that the Raiders were going to the Super Bowl that year. And because of that freaking play and that game, I lost $500 for that.
Yep.
I was so furious when that happened. And I was like, I will never bet again in my life. Like, for real, I had it. I was like, Raiders are going all the way. And they were supposed to go. And because
they should have that year.
Rule.
Yep.
Also, you're on Scott's channel. Who's your favorite wrestler? Oh, that's a question from Camo Cam.
That's a good question. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, but when I watched it, I always loved Triple H.
Wonder where he's from. Connecticut.
Oh, is he? I didn't even know that.
He's from Greenwich, Connecticut. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. I just always liked he come out to that song and then he spit his water in the air at the coming down. I always used to try to do that when I was a kid.
We get bored because I work in a hardware warehouse and we get bored all the time. We're just riding and walking through the aisles doing wrestling promos and walking like a wrestler. It don't matter. It's all day.
Oh, that's awesome.
We'll ride by. I'll be on my machine, and there's a picker, like a new picker or a new person, and they don't know anybody. They're all quiet, and I'll be like, just riding by.
Oh, that's great.
No idea what that is. I think it's funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, who are the reviewers that you watch now? Being you back to the game, because I'm imagining while you were taking your break, you kind of kept your distance and see.
Yep.
Eat on the side is normal. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm sure you probably were like, all right, I need to take a step back from this cold turkey, didn't you?
Yep. I didn't watch any live streams, watch any videos. Only kept contact with a few people and just kind of stepped away. But
so who are you watching now? Or anybody new you're watching or anything?
There's a few. My buddy Ken, I don't know if he's still in here, Bluegrass Beard.
Mm-hmm. He was my Beard Justice giveaway winner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I saw he did a review on that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? I can't think of his. I think his name's Josh. The product review.
Okay. I know who that is. I have not subscribed to that person yet, but I know who that person is.
Let's see who else. Oh, I like Beard Laws. Beard Laws is a pretty cool dude.
Okay.
Who else is there? There's so many more. I'm trying to think of their names. Beard Laws is good. Can't think of their names. There's a few more though.
I don't watch any of you all because I don't like people. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? Oh, dang. So sorry. So sorry. No. I've been watching let me think. what's the guy's name? The Flying Beardsman. He's
Oh,
he's been
I
doing
watched
like
a couple of
a
his stuff.
whiskers and whiskey thing. I thought that was pretty cool. I like
Yep.
that. Having a drink with people and such. I think that's cool. I like that idea.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I've watched a couple of his things. He's good.
I watch Tyson's. I just don't tell him that I watch his stuff. I watch every one of Tyson's videos. I watch all of Matt, the No BS. I watch his videos on my way to work every time he puts one out because it's usually about that time when I'm going to work.
Right.
It pops up on my phone. And I want that banjo dude. I watch him. I do. I wish he'd play more banjo though. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. I definitely
Banjo
yeah.
Banjo Brian. That is the name that Mandy has dubbed him.
Hey, that's a great name.
His name is Banjo Brian. That's what it is. All right. So we're past the hour mark. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
And I'm saying that without the Triple H voice. Like I went all in. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I'm ready. Let me spin the hat around for the hot seat.
Okay. Now these are questions, and what I do, they're literally I just go straight down the page. Like I just give what is it, 20, 25 questions? I don't know how many there are. Let's start it from the top. Matt the Sports Beard, cake or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Favorite ice cream flavor then?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Hey, Monster, Red Bull, or Bang? You can only pick one.
Monster.
I did not expect that. Wow. Tom Brady or Larry Bird?
Tom Brady.
Best of for their franchise.
Tom Brady.
You just lost 5,000 awesome points. Beard comb or beard brush?
Comb.
Wooden comb or oxhorn or Kent?
Kent.
Okay. Your favorite football memory from professional, of course, or game or play or whatever.
2014 Super Bowl, the Patriots versus Seahawks.
Good game. Any sport, defense or offense wins games.
Defense.
Your favorite defense to run in football?
Cover 2.
Cover 2. Mine's dime prevent. I always will be. I know
Oh, that's a good one though.
Favorite defense in basketball?
The 2-3 zone.
2-3. Okay. Favorite offense on both?
Let's see. I like the Patriots, the quick and dunk.
Okay.
And then in basketball, I like the high speed pick and roll.
Nice. Okay. Your thoughts on pineapple on pizza?
Don't like it.
Okay. Your favorite pizza, favorite topping or whatever?
I like it pepperoni. I'm pretty traditional.
Old fashioned. Okay.
Yep.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Liquor or beer or whiskey? Excuse me.
Whiskey.
Your lucky number?
5.
5. Your all-time NBA starting 5?
Ooh. Let's see. Let's go Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Bill Russell, and Charles Barkley.
Wow. That's a good one. One beard oil for the rest of your life. What is it?
Ooh. Ginger Jamboree from Beard Octane. I've used 3 bottles since January.
Oh, wow. Okay. Next one, I answered myself. Butter or balm? Butter.
Yep.
Okay. Your favorite butter?
It's Beard Octane right now too.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Your
That's my go-to.
your wash and co-wash routine.
Like on which days and stuff?
Yeah, how many times for the week?
I wash about 4 times a week, and I co-wash 5.
Okay.
5 to 6.
Your favorite wash?
It is Live Bearded.
Okay. Okay. Have you tried the new one? I got to ask you. Have you tried the new stuff
Not
yet?
the new one. I still have a
Okay.
full
Okay.
bottle
So
of the other one.
the old one. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite conditioner?
It is Joe's Beard Octane, the new one he just came out.
Okay. WWF or WWE era?
Ooh. WWE.
Okay. The person you want to meet the most?
Tom Brady.
Okay. And Kobe or LeBron?
Ooh, Kobe.
And your favorite movie?
The Sandlot.
The Sandlot. Wow.
I can watch that. It's either that. Yeah, it's that. I can watch that every day.
That's awesome. Matt, you have just passed the top questions for the hot seat.
Awesome.
Was it bad for you? Was it rough?
No, it was easier than I thought.
Well, as of the last episode, now you are the first. I am now officially in the hot seat, and we're going to be doing this with every single guest. So if you're on, you have to put me in the hot seat. I'm ready.
I got my list. I don't have 2025, but
that's okay.
I got some. Okay, I'm going to start off with hat or no hat.
I got to think about this one because I want to give you an honest answer. It depends on how hot it is. But if it's literally just a cool day, hat.
Fitted or snapback?
Snapback.
Do you prefer a long or a short mustache?
I want a long. I can't stand it, so I got to go with short.
Yep. Sean Payton or Drew Brees?
Drew Brees, for everything he's done for the community of New Orleans.
I had the same question. A wood, an oxhorn, or a Kent comb?
Kent.
Sneakers or sandals?
Whew. I drummed in sandals. I did sneakers.
Do you wax or no wax in your butters?
Either or. Either or. That one could go either way.
All right. Royal Rumble or Money in the Bank?
Royal Rumble all the way.
Definitely. Boneless or bone-in wings?
Bone in. You get more flavor.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Favorite carrier oil?
Pass. I'll come back to that one.
All right. Beef or chicken?
Chicken.
And this was my last one. And if Mo's still in here, I got this from his Instagram story and I wrote it down. If you could have one food for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Pizza. It's got to be pizza. That's my weakness.
That's the same thing I said. And he said you couldn't go with that.
Oh, I cannot go with that?
He said he didn't want to have pizza the rest of his life. He didn't agree with it.
He's not American. Technically he is. My favorite carrier oil. Oh. Ooh. You know what? Fractionated coconut oil. Because it works really good for me. That's all I can really say. And
definitely,
it's in there. It's in the one I'm using today. So there you go. I mean,
hey, that's one of mine. I remember earlier, like on my beard journey and stuff, when I had a couple oils. I literally would just get coconut oil and put it in my beard, and it was perfect.
Yeah, I when I first started bearding, I used to make fun of this guy. He literally just put coconut oil in his beard, like literally out of the bottle, and I'm like, that's insane. But I didn't know that you could do that. I didn't know that there was no difference. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, it's just coconut oil. I'm like, no. Yeah, well, you can do that, you know.
Yeah,
I gotta say, fractionated coconut oil. I gotta say,
definitely agree with that one.
it would be that or jojoba, either or. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
A lot of people would probably expect me to say castor, but I'm all over the place when it comes to thick and thin oils now. You know, it's
however you're feeling that day.
pretty much that's
Yep.
exactly right. Like if you guys saw my collection now, you'd be like, what the hell happened? Like, in all honesty, guys, you know, I've been grateful that I've had tons of companies ask me to do reviews and such, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't have enough time in the world to use all that stuff before it goes bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I threw away a lot of product when the pandemic hit, just because I didn't want it to go to waste and I didn't want to give it to anybody, just in case for safety purposes.
Right.
And I've been slowly making my collection smaller to the point where I'm like, what am I going to use? Like, what am I really going to use? And you all be surprised, honestly.
I did the same thing about a month and a half ago. I went through my whole thing and went and smelled and felt everything, and just to see like if it was still good or not. And I threw about 20-25 oils away.
Yeah, I did the same thing, and some of them I've spoken highly of, bought, and I'm like, crap, and it's my own fault for not using them. You know, it's on it's on the shelf, and I'm like, well, you know, it's gone now. You know, it went away or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I smelled in the past tense so good. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, you can only use so much.
I'm so glad, honestly, you didn't say some of the questions that I did, and I really mean that, because you didn't say favorite certain things that I asked you, because I wasn't going to be able to answer them, because they're actually my next video. I'm so glad you didn't do that. I was like, oh no, I hope he doesn't go there say those.
No, I told you before I was working on some questions since we talked about this, and I wanted to come up with some different ones.
Good. You know what that video is. We talked about that before.
Right.
I got a video coming out. I'm gonna film it probably on Sunday. Put it out for you guys Monday. I'm not gonna give any information away on it, but I will be passing the products I'm talking about on to Matt, because he actually asked me about these specific products, and I want him to review them for his own usage. So no spoiler, you'll have to wait for that. But in the video, I will be saying I lost you for a second there. Did you see that? The screen went off. That was awesome.
I saw that.
Well, I am a magician. I have some tricks under my sleeves that I don't wear from time to time. So, you know. Well, it was awesome to have you on in the hot seat tonight.
I appreciate it.
2 more questions for you.
You got it.
What do you think of the Open the Door?
I absolutely love it. I think it's a great way to introduce people to people they may not know in the community, whether it's reviewers, whether it's company owners, whether it's community members. It's a great way for people to come together that don't know each other, and it's a great way to just, build this community even better.
What would you add or change to the segment?
That's a good question. I don't know if right now I think it's really good. I don't have anything off the top of my head that I would add or change.
Who would you like to see in the hot seat there?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would like to see maybe the dudes from Live Bearded on here.
Maybe I have already talked to them.
Hey.
No, I haven't. I did think about that. I really did. I was thinking about them because they just did their launch and stuff. I think it would be a really good one. I just don't know if I would. I don't know if I have enough pull to get those guys to do that.
That's a tough one, but that would be really cool if you could get them. They're really cool guys. I like watching their live streams on Facebook and stuff. Anthony and Spencer.
I was in the Facebook group for a little while. Nothing personal against them. I jumped when I was starting into bearding. I got into all the groups and stuff.
Right.
Slowly weaned myself out of it. I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that one anymore. Get out of that one. Get out of that one. And then I did Facebook altogether, and that was like one of the greatest days of my life. I was like, I'm done with Facebook, and I deleted it. And a lot of people were like, "What?" I was like, I don't need Facebook Messenger. I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
And then I started using Instagram a lot more. I don't know. I just like Instagram more. I don't know why. I really don't. It's owned by Facebook, but
yeah, I definitely like Instagram more. I didn't make a Facebook. I didn't have one for the longest time. I just made it in January, and some of it was because Dan was telling me about the community group that he had in there, and that's pretty much why I made it, just to join that. And there's some days I don't go on Facebook for 2 and 3 days.
Yeah, I just chose not to use. You know, I was like, I don't need it. I wasn't using it. I was like, what's the point?
Right.
So we got to take you off the schedule because that is now in the past. So we delete tonight's. So my schedule for the rest of what I have going on right now. Next week, it will be June 4th, and that's going to be a surprise. That person, no spoilers, no hints. That person will be making an Instagram post here in the next few days, probably by Monday, of who they're going to when they're going to be on. So next Thursday is a surprise. First surprise guest.
Awesome.
And then June 11th, we have Emo the Bearded Guy. We got him in here. June 18th, we have Carrie of Defined Beard Company. June 25th, we have Jeffrey, one of the makers in Artiest Man. July 2nd, we have Chris of that company to be named later. And July 9th, we have Nick, the owner of Mudcat Whiskers. So awesome. That's my schedule for up till July 9th. And after that, I'm wide open. So I'm in talks with having Honest Amish come on here. It's going to happen. We got to schedule it and set it up. So it'll happen eventually. But I'm going to see if I can try to talk to Live Bearded. I think that would be really cool to get one of them guys in here, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get Spencer and Mink in here together. Probably wouldn't be able to get that, but that'd be awesome.
No, if you could, that'd be great. Even if you get one of them, that's awesome. I think that's just a really awesome video, especially with the relaunch.
Yeah, I really would like to see their take from going from, I'll call them a big company and a relaunch. I'm like, wow, that's like, it's a big step.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree.
Cam, if you want to come on, if you want to do it, dude, you're more than welcome to. You got to direct message me on Instagram and we'll set it up. You want to do it, we'll do it. But I'm in, like I said, I'd love to get Honest Amish on here. I want to get B. as Alpha. I really want to get him in the hot seat. He's a good dude. We talk, we send beer pictures back and forth all the time. He's a great guy. I'm trying to set up something. Have you had Terry? No, I have not tried Norseman, and I have not talked to Terry. Haven't done that yet. But if anyone would like to be in the hot seat, like I said, this is open to all beer community members, consumer, whichever you want to call yourself, product makers, company owners, bearding content makers on YouTube or Instagram, whatever. Direct message me on Instagram at beardtimeswithscott, and we'll get you set up here. Like I said, I have nothing after July 9th. So you want in? Direct message me. Any final thoughts, Matt?
I just appreciate you having me on. I was really excited when we talked about it, and it was a great experience. I'm just glad that I passed the hot seat.
I think you're a little bit scared. You just don't want to say it on camera.
Just a little bit. I was a little nervous.
Lux would be awesome. Yes, I would love to have Mr. Luxurious in the hot seat. And in all honesty, Oh, look at these two stud puppies. Oh, look who it is. We got Matt
Hey,
in here.
Matt, what's up, buddy?
I didn't expect him to be in here. I really didn't. I was like, oh, shoot. Thank you for coming in, Matt. Appreciate you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Let me see. Let me see something here. Send him a message on my phone. Actually, let me see if I can do it from right here. Actually, I can. Give me a second here. Oh, now he said he's got to put the kids to bed. Dang.
Oh, man.
That's all right. It's all good. But I've been thinking, I'm like, who else do I want to get on here? I want to put Tyson in the hot seat. I definitely want to put Tyson in the hot seat.
Definitely.
I want to get B-Dot in here. Camo Cam, you're more welcome to come to join us. I got a big schedule till July, but I'd love to have you in here. Company wise, though, I got RDS Man, which was cool. I got Defined Beard Company coming in. Mudcat Whiskers is a company I'll be working with. I'll be reviewing their products here in the future. I've heard a lot of good things about them. Never tried their products, and I was like, sure, let's get you in here.
Wow.
I'd love to get Honest Amish and Live Bearded. That'd be really good ones.
That'd be great.
I know one that has been a request because I've gotten messages about it. It's never going to happen. I know it won't. Eric Bandholes.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to have him in the hot seat, but
that'd be awesome.
I'm pretty sure that will never happen.
No.
If Jimmy wants to be in the hot seat, he knows he can come in. I'd love to have Jimmy in here. I didn't finish what I was saying. Luxurious Bastard, I would love to get Dave in here, but I'm pretty sure that I would probably, which is not a big deal. I'd have to do it on a Friday night at midnight because he's on the West Coast. So literally 9 o'clock for him is midnight for us on the East side. So I don't know how much of a live effect it would be. I would love to. I would do it, but it's up to him. Because I don't want to. He's got to stop making product and such. At the storefront. I don't want to trouble him. I'd rather him do it when he's available. But also, I want him to be in the luxurious lounge, literally the full setting. That would be awesome.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm working on him. I've sent him. We've talked about it a couple times, so we're working on it.
That's awesome.
But I hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, I wanted to do something different because get Scuba. I could just call Scuba right now and get him on here. I mean, but in all seriousness, he just bought a house and he's in the process of fixing it up, so he is kind of busy. So I sent him a message a few days ago, and he responded today. So that goes to show you he is pretty busy. But he's already told me he'll do it, and when he's ready, he can come on in. He knows that.
Yep.
Scuba's a great guy. He's a great friend as well. I'm glad I can call him a friend. Good dude. And I actually know his last name, but I'm not allowed to say it on camera. So,
oh, man.
I'm not allowed. He told me I can't do it, so... But I wanted to do something different with this, and I think a lot of I'm getting quite a bit of views, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
Right.
I really think it's cool. It's something different. Like I said, I think I say this every time I do these. The negativity's got to go, guys. All of it. All this and this and this and this and this and this and this. His first name he said on camera. It's James. That's his first name. I can't tell you his last name. No, the negativity's got to go, guys.
Agree.
There's no need for it. And
no.
I wanted to do something different. I wanted to bring literally sit down, have a beer, chill and chat with guys, get to know each other instead of doing this all the time, talking back and forth. It gets boring. It does, literally. If I'm messaging somebody, you don't really know if they're really interested or, they're just sending you just a plain message back and forth,
It's a great point.
that's the world we live in,
Yeah.
We may not be able to talk on the phone all the time. I mean, we are resulted now to technology and stuff, but at least we are talking back and forth from Florida and Pennsylvania, and we're getting to know each other on a better level, becoming friends, and making the community more awesome.
Absolutely agree.
So I have in the description box, I have the link to Matt's YouTube channel, which is Matt the Sports Beard.
Yep.
And I also have his Instagram link there as well. Go follow him, subscribe to his channel. He's got some good content. And I forgot to ask you. You changed locations, or you changed a different spot in your house?
I did. I wanted to make it more. It's not like a room or like a little cave or studio. It's just a corner where there's nothing there, and it's leading to nothing. And I plan on putting a different table, but right now I just got a folding table in there. Used the blank wall, put some sports stuff in there. Got my beard hats on one side. Figured I'd put the bobbleheads on the table to incorporate the sports, and it gave me a lot more room to work with stuff, especially with my lighting and stuff. I didn't feel crammed doing it at the kitchen table or in a bedroom. So it worked out. It worked out great.
Good, as that's the first thing I noticed was the music. I like the music. I'm not the biggest hip hop or rap fan, but when I heard it, I was like, okay, he's got a good beat going on. And then he said the famous line. I was like, he's back. and then it was bright. I saw the white, and I was like, oh, new location. I like it.
Definitely, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I think you're doing a really good job with your YouTube channel. It's really good to have you back. It is. Like I said, when you click on a Matt video, literally, not necessarily you're going to be entertained, but you're going to watch a good video from a good-hearted person. As soon as you say what's good, you have this glow on your face. I can't explain it, but you just turn something on and you're like, yeah, he's in the zone. I've always said that about you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I like the line. I can't steal it. I wish I could, because you got a good line. Mine's howdy. That's all I say. Howdy. That's all I do.
I appreciate that.
Well, everybody, I'm going to close this out because I'm actually going to hit the sack. I got to get up for work at 1:30 in the morning. And Matt, your final thoughts for the night?
I just really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come on. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and it was a great opportunity, and I appreciate it.
So what's the next video we can see from you?
The next video is going to be a review on – it's going to be on – what company is it? It's going to probably be either on Epic Beards or Define Beard Co.
Okay. I have not used Epic Beard Co., but I have used Define Beard Company. So I'm anxious to hear your thoughts from both of them.
Those are going to be the next two. I just don't know the order yet.
Okay. I'm going to be filming my video, which, no spoilers, Matt is actually in his name will be mentioned in the video because he will be reviewing some products I'll be sending to him to review. You'll see that in the video. Be on the lookout for that probably Monday, Tuesday of this coming week. Once again, Matt, thank you. Everyone go subscribe to his YouTube channel. And enjoy your weekend, everybody. I'll see you next Thursday with a surprise guest. That person will be posting later on, probably Monday or Tuesday, who they are and when they're coming. So be on the lookout. Everybody keep on bearding. See you soon.
See you guys.